Hi, my name is Andrea Mercado, and I'm a student from Tech Milenio Mazatlan, and now I'm going to talk about the Cold War. First of all, what is the Cold War? The Cold War it is a political, economic, social, military, informative, scientific, and sport confrontation initiated at the end of the Second World War between the so-called Western Bloc, led by the United States, and the Eastern Bloc, led by the Soviet Union. Now, what the Cold War term refers to. It is commonly referred to the Soviet American Cold War. And for continue, we have the two economic systems that are capitalism and socialism. Now, the differences between capitalism and socialism are very easy to notice. But the most obvious difference is the scope of government intervention in the economy. I said this because this capitalist economic model allows free market conditions to drive innovation and wealth creation. And the socialist model incorporates elements of centralized economic planning utilized to ensure conformity and to encourage equality of opportunity and economic outcome. Now we have some characters for each system. For capitalism, we have Adam Smith, that is the founder of the capitalist system that born approximately in the 18th century. And for socialism, we have the founder that is Karl Marx, that was around the 19th century. So now I'm going to interview a very good friend. Hello, can you introduce yourself?
Yes. My name is Amor. I'm from Campus Mazatlan and I am 17 years old.
Okay, so now, Amor, can you tell me your opinion about the period of the Cold War?
Yes. Well, I think that the Cold War was a very significant event for the free world because thanks to this event, we get to know the capitalism and socialism.
Thank you. And now, can you answer me a couple of questions of this topic?
Yes.
Okay, so what countries were the world leaders during this period?
Well, I think was United States and Soviet Union.
Okay, and why did countries who were allies during the wars become enemies afterwards?
For the first mistrust of that time, and also because the Soviet Union wanted to make sure that never again will it face an invasion.
Okay, and where did the Cold War take place?
I think it never happened, like a physical confrontation, only in Afghanistan, Vietnam, and Korea.
Okay, and what opinion did the general public have of the Cold War?
Some people thought about the Cold War as a very way of propaganda since about 44 years of non physical war, I think.
Okay, and for the last question, what type of weapons did the two world powers have at their disposal?
Mm, the United States has the nuclear weapons, the chemical weapons, and the biological weapons. And the Soviet Union had nuclear weapons.
Okay, that's it, Amor. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And to finish this presentation, I think that the Cold War was just a way to see how the countries are armed and also to see who of them had more power and better weapons. So it was a really unnecessary situation for me. And talking about the two economic systems, I will say that the countries that had been socialist had been falling apart just like Russia because they didn't have a real control, so it was a model that didn't work for them. And in my opinion, I think that the best economic model was the capitalist because they have a better way to control and it was better for the people in the country because the ones that government had more experience and control.